You're right everyone, it's Ace here from Romany Custom Catapults. I've got some velociraptors to show you, majority of which are TTF. I've never made so many TTFs all in one go. They're all juvenile size, not juvenile size, sorry, adolescent sized. And there's one of them custom dimensions, but well, we'll get through them. Anyway, there's only one that's left hand hold and one OTT, and the left hand hold happens to be the OTT. Here it is. Now we've got yellow G10 back 1/4 inch, yellow clips 1/4 inch, and a earth brown core, and it is maple burl, I hope that's focusing, maple burl resin, wood, stabilized, and it's a hybrid with green glow resin. I love this hybrid stuff. I'm going to be working with it a lot this year. I've got some really good things coming. We've got a matching bead, black titanium bolts, hollow brass pins, brass lined carbon fibre pin. But yeah, the camera won't pick up the colours in this wood. It's got a green tinge to it. It's really nice. Got the optics on there. Yeah, that is I'll make sure the camera's right. Really happy with that. It's very summery Brazilian style, I think. Next one. This one. TTF right hand hold. I've called this one the Banana Man Catapult. Unless you're in England you wouldn't get that, but it was like kind of like a kid's superhero. Two different thicknesses, 3 different materials. We got yellow 1/4 inch, we got yellow 1/8 and blue 1/8 core, offset core. Fibre optic, titanium bolts again. Some people might think I'm expensive for builds, but you've got to factor in cost. Those bolts alone cost £14, and then I have to cut them down, which they're not easy to cut titanium. I break a lot of discs and it takes time to do it. It's not a job I enjoy, so I value the bolts at £20. So if a catapult comes in at say 150, it's actually 130 plus the bolts, you know what I mean? Those bolts are expensive. Bear in mind those bolts cost more than a Unifox from Wasp. Carbon pins. I like this one, again, nice and bright, nice and summery. And that's that one. Pretty straightforward. This one is built exactly the same, but instead of yellow it's got orange. Also, this is a 100mm outer width, including the optic. They like a little bit more width, so I went with a little bit more width. Another thing I'm doing on these catapults, when I first started doing clips, obviously always learning, everything's a learning curve, I used to do the clips, leave this completely flat so it was a completely flush fit. Well, I actually think just turning the edges of the material gives a better quality look. If you look at that, it's just the simple things like that I think can make a frame look better, and I genuinely do think it gives a better look, better quality looking. This, again, you'd have to be in England to realise it, but it was themed as an Iron Brew catapult, which is a soft drink, orange soft drink, well, orange in colour. The taste is quite unique. It's a drink from Scotland, and this one's going to Scotland, so yeah, so Iron Brew Raptor. Then we've got this one. This is a 4-layer laminate, 1/8 orange in there. We've got 1/4 orange, we've got 1mm carbon and 2mm carbon, so we've got 4 different thicknesses in this. It's a really nice finish on the carbon. It looks good. I really like this one. There's been a lot of interest in this as well. Obviously it's sold, but a lot of people's asked about it. Again, we've rolled where the clips are. We've got the titanium bolts. This is a standard dimensions one. Matching bead. I'm happy with that. And then this one I've called the Joker's Revenge. The core is made up of 4 layers. We've got 2 030 neon green G10 and 2 1/8 purple G10. Then the top material is box elder burl double dyed. It's really nice. We've also got a mosaic pin in there. Gold titanium bolts. I've gone for 6mm pins here, so they stand out a little bit more, gives it a bit more oomph. Again, you have to really see this in person to see the colours in the wood. caught a couple of glue lines on the pins, if I'm honest. I don't know whether a perfect build exists. I mean, when I feel I've done something that's perfect, I'll find the fault. And I think you'll always need an element of luck with a build, because I mean, you can build it as perfect as you want, but you've also got to get a perfect build, be using a material that doesn't have a tiny void in it. Or even drilling, when you drill a hole for a pin, you can draw the crosshair perfect, but you've still got to get the drill to go in it perfect. There can be a vibration, it can go out the other side and level, you know what I mean? There's always an element of luck. And because this wood was a bit softer on the top, it bored out a tiny bit. I couldn't drill from that side first, because if I'd have drilled from the G10 side first, it could potentially have pushed the wood out or anything, or cause splinters. So you've always got to drill through the wood or the softest part first, and it can always bore out a bit. But that's just me splitting hairs, to be honest with you. It's not my error in any way, it's just the way it is. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this is a beautiful catapult. I really do like it. I've been told this wood's quite rare. It's beautiful grain, really is beautiful grain. It's a special catapult, that is. Got resin here, purple and green, which matches everything else perfect. The mosaic pin looks really, really well. This is going to be shipped out today. And you see me reflection in them pins. Again, the clips are rolled on the edges, give that better finish. Matching bead, a bit of time and effort goes into the beads alone. But yeah, that I'm impressed with. Again, this wood and resin hybrid material, something I'll be working with a lot this year. Yeah, all good. Other than that, I've got two OTT Raptors to start today, and I'm also cutting the cords for two new unique designs. They're not going to be for sale, well, not straight away anyway. They might end up being for sale, but they're just testing them out, trial running some designs. So yeah, then I'm having a week off just to tinker around and get my house in order. But plenty to do, people, plenty to do. We've got the BCA shoot coming up on the 10th of March as well. Before you know it, that'll be on us. That's in Newport, Wales. If you want any details of the shoot, let me know, or go on Facebook, and it's there. I've been plugging that one, so that should be a great event. And yeah, that's the first one of the season, so lots to come for the catapult world. Ciao for now.